It's been 8 years since the last time somebody actually checked into this hotel, and since then, vandals have done a number, breaking out windows and today starting fires from the inside. More than 200 yards separates these cars from that school, making this truck vulnerable, especially if it's unlocked. First it was South Carolina, then Florida. Now another state is threatening Iowa's first in the nation status for the presidential primaries. This time it's Wyoming. Republicans in Wyoming have set their delegate selection convention for January 5th. That's 8 days before Iowa and 17 days before New Hampshire's. Saying goodbye to someone you love is never easy. It's even harder when this is your second round of goodbyes. For more than half of Iowa's 833rd Engineer Company, this is their second trip to Iraq in 2 years. In Coralville, there were mixed emotions. Pride for their soldiers, heartache for their husbands, dads, and sons.
It's just a lot harder than last time. My wife and I, we had to do it once before. We got a lot more going on now.
Specialist Corey Salee was in the middle of buying a home when he learned he was heading back to Iraq. 3 weeks ago, he became a father.
So I just bought a house, and we got back and I bought a house and started a family and got the phone call.
Salee says pictures of his daughter Elena fill his laptop.
My whole job for the next year is going to be making sure she knows her dad. I mean, every day pictures and putting up the webcam so that she can see him and know his voice.
Aw, I'll see you before that. Don't worry.
Family members say their lives won't be the same for the next year. They get as many hugs and kisses as they can before the buses are loaded. The Brinkers are spending the day at a horse ranch near Waterloo. The youngest, Brody, doesn't waste time checking out the animals. His dad isn't about to miss a moment.
That means, everything. When you've been gone and you can spend time doing something that's interesting with your family, it's well worth it.
Everyone gets a chance to learn about the care and history of the horses. Oldest daughter, Brooke, is fond of Dissa.
I'm around them a lot, but I just never done this before, and I learned the proper ways to groom them.
The grooming is the bonding process. They really start to build relationships with the horse through the grooming activity, and they seem to enjoy the horse and the person.
A horse isn't your typical paint canvas, but it's one of the activities at the Aspire Therapeutic Ranch.
It's relaxing and it's fun. I've never done this before.
Boyd Brinker has been gone 15 months to serve in Kosovo with the National Guard's 113th Air Cavalry. Today, he's an artistic expert, specializing in equine coats. The horses don't seem to mind, and the paint washes out easily. It's a way to have fun as a family and rediscover how they work with all five back together again. Where were you 80 years ago? Elizabeth Yaisley was settling down with her new husband in rural Springville, Iowa. Elizabeth was 20 years old then, but today she turns 100. Turning the big 100 calls for a celebration, and nearly all of her 77 children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren got together at the family farm. Elizabeth has been living in this house since 1928. Now, for you history buffs, that was the same year Herbert Hoover was elected the president. Back then, these old farm trucks would have been shiny new. A lot has happened since then, but Elizabeth has taken it all in stride.
I just went along with it.
Elizabeth has raised one big family, starting with 6 boys. A neighbor who's known Elizabeth for 75 years says she cares deeply about keeping her family together.
It's very family-oriented. And Elizabeth is still family-oriented today, as old as she is. It's amazing how many children and grandchildren that she has.
The youngest of the family is Elizabeth's great-great-granddaughter Morgan, just 3 weeks old. Five generations celebrating moms, grandmas, great-grandmas, and even great-great-grandma's 100th birthday. Near Springville, Iowa, Jonathon, Gregg, KCRG, TV9 News.